I'm very excited.
I'm very excited to be here with you to inform you about our new plan of migration to a new framework. So this is the purpose of the presentation. What I would like to have at the end of the presentation is your approval for two things. One is the migration of the National Health Accounts report using the new framework from SHA 2000 to SHA 2011. This is the new framework, SHA 2011. It was actually written by the OECD and the WHO. And the second purpose is actually to have your support and approval for financial and manpower requirement for the migration.
I hope all of you
will listen carefully to this presentation
so that you can understand the reasons
why we need to migrate to SHA 2011 reporting
and to request for the financial
and
manpower support.
Okay. WHO actually target for all countries to report their NHA using the SHA 2011 framework by next year. There are actually, we still have to migrate whatever the reason. But we found that there are three reasons why Malaysia should migrate to using SHA 2011 reporting.
There are three compelling reasons.
There are three compelling reasons why
Malaysia should migrate
to using SHA 2011 reporting. So what are the three reasons? Reason one, the first reason. So far we have been reporting the national health account using three axes. Provider axis, the function axis, and the source axis. So far we only know who actually pays for the health services.
At the moment we know, for example,
Ministry of Health is funding for the hospitals in the government sector. And regarding the function, so far we know that hospitals have inpatient, outpatient, and daycare services. And with regard to provider,
don't circle, just point.
With regard to the provider, we all have the hospital run by the government. Okay, now SHA 2011 classification is actually wider, so that it includes the flow of funding, so that we can have closer tracking of the flow of funds, starting from raising revenue for health, going to managing or pooling of resources. So now we have the information whether the expenditure has actually been taken from a pooled resource or individually paid for the service.
The definition of a pooled resource is?
The definition of a pooled resource is, for example, we have financing schemes here. This is a new term. Financing scheme means we have something like insurance scheme, voluntary health insurance scheme, or compulsory health insurance scheme. So if it's insurance scheme, it is a pooled resource. And with regard to function, it goes down to purchasing of services. So we know the flow from how the revenue was raised down to the managing and pooling of resources, and what are the services purchased.
Apa maksudnya? Tak faham. Tak apa, explain lah.
Which one?
Purchasing services.
Purchasing services. That means healthcare services that was purchased. That means we pay for getting medications. We pay for getting diagnosis from the labs, consultation, those are the healthcare.
Dialysis treatment.
Dialysis treatment, surgery, minor surgery, major surgery, deliveries. So those are the services that we mentioned.
Yes.
It's regarding healthcare services.
At the present moment,
At the present moment,
the only information that we
the
can
only
gather from
we can gather from the
earlier.
from the current framework.
No, pula ke depan ke depan. The only information that we can gather, lagi satu.
Only information that
Lagi
we
satu,
can
one more.
is that
One more is whether the fund is provided by the financing agent or health provider. Yang hitam tu.
the other information that we can
The only
information that we can get so far is regarding the financing agent who actually finance the health expenditure, and the providers, what are the providers of healthcare
such as
involved, such as the hospitals, public and private hospitals, clinics, and dialysis centers, and so on.
we also know the functions.
Also know the functions. In hospitals, it's outpatient, inpatient, and daycare services, but we don't know
We don't know anything else.
anything else. Not really anything.
Tu new.
Yeah, this is new, but with regard to the function itself, it is elaborated.
Okay, yes. With SHA 2011,
With SHA 2011,
we will now know.
application.
We will now know
Now know the revenue of the financing scheme, the scheme that is involved in the healthcare deliveries, and then we know the factors of provision.
meaning what?
Factors of provision is the secondary